There are and will always be meta heroes that will be on the meta and dominate against all other heroes. And similarly, there will be the heroes that will forever be on the ban list. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we will talk about 5 such heroes from each role that either need to be banned before someone picks or pick them instantly if they are open. Starting with everyone's favorite role, jungler. And first jungler of all that I want to mention is Olus. Olus is one hard-hitting late-game oriented hero that need to be played as a jungler to get his experience and also the buff from the jungle. He is the most efficient on level 12 and rest becomes history. It is very rare to lose any game with Olus until he misplays his bait. The next hero we would like to mention is Aldous. He is another hero that needs farm just like Olus to push enemy into the corner. He remains very vulnerable in the early game, that's why it's important to play him very wisely as jungler. Plus we also get the buff advantage which makes him a little bit effective in the early game too. Paquito mains know how effective he is when they go jungle with him. He is one hero that can turret dive, kill and escape with a flinch. Low cooldowns and enhanced burst damaging skills make this hero very effective in controlling the game and pulling it up to their favor. Oh yes, if there is a yin, then go for him either. I guess no explanation is needed for him to be picked, as you know how fearsome he can be when left open. Lancelot is another hero that fits best if you know how to use him. He has his advantages in his unique way. Best in dealing instant damage and invading the enemy backline, it becomes really hard to dodge him sometimes. And yeah, Julian too is played as a jungler. If you want to, do remember to try him out in Classic to try out his various combos. He is one OP hero that I sometimes see being opened, so you can use this up to your advantage. There is another advantage that you can take benefit of, that is by joining our giveaway of 20 epic skins. Yes, we are giving away a total of 20 epic skins on 950k subscribers. All you need to do is like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel. We are just 30k away from our goal. So grab the chance to get the skin for yourself by joining our family. Let's move to the experience lane. We have Thamuz. Yeah, I know he should now be included in the jungler category, but the experience lane too suits him with his playstyle. Plus the vengeance spell works perfectly with his ultimate. He is mostly built tanky for the extra sustain. Plus his ultimate is also there to increase his sustainability. Esmeralda is one hero that can really harass enemies and corner them. Her passive turns the shield into HP, so the damage taken by her does not put much effect on her. She still can be countered with anti-lifesteal, but due to that you miss one item slot just for countering her. Next I would recommend Phoveus, but not if Esmeralda is on the same lane. He is still one of those heroes that can annoy the enemies quite a lot, but he possesses a great threat to the dash oriented enemies. Following that comes Yuzong. Yuzong is best at getting into the backlines and interrupting the gank formation of enemies. He is more like an early game tanky damage dealer and gets the enormous damage dealing region on 5 stakes. He also has the huge knock-up CC that acts as a great threat to many other hero ultimates. The last experienced laner will be Gusion, but for that you will seriously need to know the basic rules to use Gusion. If your hands are not rusty like mine, then I would suggest you to try him out on the experienced lane. He gets his levels up and also acts as a huge hazard for the fighters on the experienced lane. Mid lane will be our next category. On the mid lane we have Sicilian. I don't have to tell you how effective he is, you know it already. He has the ability to slow down the enemies, CC from the second skill and burst damage from the first skill. Though Valentina was mostly banned, nowadays I rarely see her being on the list again. The most threatening benefit of having Valentina on your team is that you can have the best ultimate from the opponent team and use it to your advantage. Take 1-1's ultimate for example. We all know Vale. For the burst damage he deals with the enemies, especially the knock-up second skill effect, brings destruction. His passive, which makes him get permanent movement speed on getting kills or assists, makes him one of those heroes that are very hard to catch and can escape very easily. Lilia is another hero that cannot be underestimated, not only due to her second skill high burst damage, but also because of the time rewind ultimate of her, which lets her get her HP and also the second skill stakes for more spamming of the second skill. Next we have Eve. All of her skills are area based damaging skills, but one thing about it is that it's more like poke damage. So she is useful in slowing down the enemies and zoning them out. She can still take out any enemies without dash ability, so we had to include her on the list. Moving to the god lane. First we have Moscow. He is that hero who gets stronger with the items he builds. For the reason he is either played as a jungler or otherwise as a god laner. He fits this role because his basic attack passive can deal damage to multiple targets at the same time, which also helps him get the lifesteal. Following that we have Clint. He too can clear the lane very quickly and his passive at the same time can reach so far that he manages to zone the enemies and hold his farm from the minions.
Triple kill.
Then we have Irithel. She became more popular after the buff as people wanted to try her out more. Well, I would say she is working very well in dealing damage, and also with the sprint, her passive works very smoothly. She does require someone to get used to her playstyle, and once you are done, you are set out for your victory. Mia is not that strong in the early game due to her being easily counterable by many heroes in the meta. But as soon as it turns out to be mid game, she does manage to hold out on her own and can be a great asset till the late game. 1-1 has been one of the easiest MM to deal damage right now. And now that you can trigger her ultimate so easily and go immune with it, she can greatly annoy her enemies. Also, she does rely on builds. So I have listed the build on screen. Remove the boots from your late game and get one attack speed item. That way she will be able to basic attack and dash fast. This can be helpful while moving from one lane to another too. Moving to our last category, Rom. First, I want to mention Martis. Yes, he works great as a roamer, both as a tank and as a fighter. If you are using him as a tank, try to put more magic defense into him. Also, he gets damage reduction while using skill 2, which also adds up to his defense. His first skill and second skill can hold down many enemies, so using roam with fighter build suits him. I have lately seen many Johnson users in almost every game. That's how popular he is right now. This have always been a threat, but now it also has the nitro. He's more oriented as an offensive tank rather than defending his team. It works in its way, and the enemies always had to be alert of avoiding his car and defending against it. Currently, Assassin Akai is getting more popular than used as a roamer, but he still has the toughness and the ability to be a great roamer, both from defensive and offensive perspective. He can also save the team from multiple threats like Johnson and many other heroes. We have Atlas with his new passive that can freeze enemies. Comes in handy at times and also helps him grab the enemies and reposition them using his Shock Slam ultimate. As a tank, he also has a great mobility skills, and these abilities helps him to stand firm in the meta. I would not like to include Baleric as the last of all. You all know how effective he is against many poke damage dealers. Claude and Wan would not even try to deal with Baleric with the blade armor. Even I would like to change lane if I am using such MM and facing against Baleric. And that will be all for the top 5 meta heroes from each role. There will be new addition to the meta this 20th of June because Vexana, Faramis and Leo mode revamp is coming up, and that will surely change the meta. What do you think about this video? Do let us know if I missed out anything in the comment section. Also, don't forget to join our giveaway. You just need to like and share this video and keep subscribing. Thank you for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.